No. Ah, couple little baubles in that room. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm gonna reset. That's a stupid mistake. That's not a time loss I can live with. Yeah, if I was to use keyboard controls for this game, I would have to rebind certain things either in the game or in my timer because the jump key is the same key I use to split. You'll see that on one of the university splits if I can get a run that far. Or actually, it might be all three of them. I split while I have control, so you'll see Hugh jump right as I split. Are you a marathon kind of person at all, Samurai? I am planning to submit to the GDQs in 2018, and this is a game I definitely want to submit. I'm hoping I can get a PB in the 55 to 57 minute range, short term. Probably submit it with an estimate. I'd love to submit with an estimate of an hour flat, but I think I'd need like your PB to submit with an hour flat. If I get the PB I'm shooting for, in the short term, I would probably submit with like an hour 2 to an hour 5 estimate thereabouts. Yeah, this game is wonderful. And it's pretty goddamn awesome as a speed run too. So I'm so happy with this game. I would love to see more people run it.
When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, the chances are your expectations will be met. But if you discard those expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises?
I mean, I don't know how much you're able to travel, but I bet if you submitted this to ESA, they'd take it.
I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be.
I don't think it stands much of a chance at the GDQ, but I'm still going to submit it. Landed on the box with my tippy toes that time. Yeah, that's totally fair enough. Yes. It's really stupid how many times I've failed that jump tonight. It's not hard. It really isn't. Nice. That's basically tied with gold. That segment there.
Did you know, Hugh, that purple is at the very end of the visible spectrum? It's the hardest colour for our eyes to distinguish. Now, imagine a shade one step further than purple. A colour beyond what we can actually perceive. We call these impossible colours. And I fear that this is where I currently reside. If reality is rooted in our perception, and you cannot perceive me,
Come on, jump.
do I even exist to you?
God damn it.
I'm sure that I do. I mean, you're reading this letter, or at least I hope you are. I'm sorry, but existing in this strange state of impermanence does funny things to you, Hugh. It makes you question what is real.
Another pretty solid segment.
Dr. Gray soon became my assigned mentor, and I can't help but feel he somehow had a hand in it. Our fires burnt brightest when we worked together. It felt like we could achieve anything. We discovered more about colour than I could ever have imagined. We split light, mapped spectrums, we painted. We laughed. We worked long hours, and soon our goal became all-consuming. We were vessels.
Go in the door. Shit. $9.18 coming into this room. Oh, I just totally wasted like half a second there. Doubling back to jump into one of the skeletons. What just happened? Oh, this was a good run. Damn it, that sucks. Because I'm gonna lose time in the next segment, too. As always, I want to blame the game when I lose time, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's any RNG in this game.
It's funny. I don't remember much after that day on the grass. I do know that Dr. Gray and I spent many a time together. I would compliment him on his work, and his cheeks would flush with a pinkness. He'd notice and change the subject, embarrassed. This work we were doing together, it
What am I doing? What am I doing?
anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever run a game with literally no RNG. I've run a game with very little RNG, Escape Plan, but there's still tiny little bits in that game. Oh, Escape Plan. Talk about a game I wish more people ran. Ooh, I almost jumped into the spikes there. That would have been tragic. No. God damn it. I know what to do in this room, but I always fuck it up. I mean, nobody likes RNG. I'm just used to it. I gotta say, I really love some of the solutions. I assume you and Modesius, or just you, whoever it was, but some of the solutions that y'all came up with, this being one of them. It's a little far out, but it should be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run Binding of Isaac. It's not a current priority, but it's one that I'm gonna do. I adore that game. No, ooh, fuck you. No. Every time that, I swear that feels like way too many inputs. But it's not. No. Fuck. Not as bad a time loss here as I was expecting. Earlier runs tonight, I was losing time on this segment before even getting into the shard room, which is just ugh. Yeah, it's actually barely gonna lose any time. 2.5 seconds, I can live with that.
Once a seed has taken root, it doesn't take long for it to grow, to nurture and blossom into something beautiful. The seed of knowledge was planted in my mind, and I wasn't prepared to let it wilt and die. The university claimed my experiments were unethical, that altering the fabric of our reality was dangerous. They were unflinching. My research was confiscated and my contract terminated. Following my expulsion, I was left with no choice but to uproot and move us both far away. I knew of a small fishing village a boat ride from the university, where I hoped my reputation wouldn't precede me. You and I moved into a humble home, which is now where you spent most of your childhood.
I always find a way to fuck this room up. Like Lil? Pretty sure this is correct, yeah. I think that's the best cycle. Well, who wouldn't like to, but the question is, are they there to be found? I'm not good at finding game-breaking, OMG, holy shit kind of things. The stuff I typically find in games I run is movement optimizations, dialogue skips in games that have dialogue. Just small routing enhancements is what I'm good at finding. And I think I did find one for this game. Certainly is one such an enhancement for me. Might not necessarily be for you. I think it's the next room after this one, actually. Yeah, this room. What is your success rate doing the strat for this room? Because for me, doing it the way you do it in your PB, it's about 1%. I get squashed every time. I do it ever so slightly differently now. I just sort of stumbled into this by accident. Get down to the bottom, I aggro this guy. That way when I do this, he's up and not moving. Makes this strat about 1 billion times more consistent for me. It's gone from 1% success rate to 99.9999999%. Well, that's good that you don't have problems, but I do. I never get it doing it the way you do it in your PB. And the way I just did it there, it's no time difference, so it works for me.
Do you recall those dusty old tomes that used to sit on my desk? The ancient scriptures of civilizations lost. I spent hours poring over them, searching for clues to support my research. Aside from their wonders, one thing stood out above all else. Blue, or specifically the absence of it. Other colours were detailed at length, but not blue. It was never mentioned at all. The word simply didn't exist. Could they not distinguish blue? Without a word to describe it, how could we be sure they could see it at all?
Ah, damn it. Why did I think that would work? Alright. Well, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Hope I'll see you some more in the future. Fucking this room. Ugh, I hate this room. Oh, Samurai, if you're still here, I have to humble brag for a moment. This ninja solution, I found it in my casual playthrough. Hey. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Indiana Jones room. Not too bad. If we can get a fucking clean segment in the green shard split, that will help a lot. Nah, it's not too bad.
My research led me to tales of a long-lost civilization. They built great machines, pioneering electricity many years before we discovered it. Strangely, though, this civilization is said to have felt no pain. They knew of pain and observed it, yet could not experience it themselves. Explaining to them the sensation of pain is like me explaining colour to someone that can only see in black and white. I wonder, Hugh, if we will be able to share in our experiences of colour.
I stuffed it again, didn't I? I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Now I have to do the slow way. I almost had that. God damn. And now the cancer. No, come on. I got a fucking running start. No. I know you can make this jump. I've made it tonight. Alright, that's the last time I try that. Because apparently I can't make it anymore. I'll do this the incredibly slow way. Fuck you. At least this was first try. What did I just do? Oh my god. Wow, I didn't think it was quite this bad a segment. But I guess all those deaths in that one room, the first laser room, really added up. It's fine, I'll continue. Can make it all back and then some in the next segment.
If a tree stands in the woods and nobody's there to see it, does that tree exist? Does it have colour and form? Does it matter? This journey has been difficult, Hugh, and whilst I have trodden a lost, winding path, I feel no closer to the truth I was after, no matter how long you chase the moon. If truth does exist in our minds, then I feel there may be one that I have neglected. All this time, you've been alone, and now uprooted, on a journey for my cause. For what? So that I could see the world a little clearer? I do hope, in the end, it was worth it. For both of us.
Come on. Mostly clean segment. This should save some serious time. Yeah, it's a 17-second gold, so that's okay. Ooh, I almost swapped out of that color too fast. Swapped out of blue too fast there. I cannot get on the right side of this thing. It's ridiculous. No. Oh, that time I actually did. Lel. I hate that jump. Sure, that can be optimized a little better. Now, what am I doing? Yes! Yes! Can't say I was expecting to be a minute ahead here. Go down the ladder. Thank you. Go, 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 go. Okay, this summer best is getting down there now. No! Holy shit! That was freaking amazing. No! Oh, jeez. Probably did that safer than I had to. But that's okay. This room scares the crap out of me. Every time. Alright, here we go. Not quite fast enough there. But I believe the move I just did is the right idea. Okay, so that's a PB.
Dearest Hugh, it has been too long. You have grown so much. Your mother, I tried to warn her. I thought that exiling her from the university would protect her, would protect you. She did not understand that some people choose not to see. I never stole the ring from her here. I tried to destroy it, before it destroyed her. I now know she had it under control. She knew what she was doing. My intervention shattered the ring, altering your mother's very fabric. My only reprieve is that you were able to follow in her footsteps, to experience her work firsthand. We do not see things as they are here. Instead, we see them as we are. Your mother, she has been waiting for you. I expect she will be thrilled to see how far you've come.
Still about a minute of bullshit. Is this a 57? I guess it is.
P.S. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can choose how you see it. Now you can see true colour. You must decide if it is for better or worse. I hope after all this, it is for the better.
Boy. Just one really rough segment. And Pink Shard wasn't very good, but it wasn't wasn't like Green Shard. That's a 50 plus second time loss on Green Shard when I can still, I don't know if I should say easily, but it feels like easily, improve the gold.